Hello, everybody. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are from, whichever part of the world you are watching this video. So today in this video, we are about to learn linear equation in two variables. In my previous channel, in my previous linear expression versus linear equation channel, we have already watched and saw how to solve an expression, an equation, and how to get it, how to get the numbers, right? So here in this equation, in this particular video, we will try to analyze how linear equations in two variables will be solved. So let us start by taking an example. Let us start by taking an example. 2x plus 3y equal to 4. Okay, and another equation that you have, 3x plus 7y equal to 6. Now whenever there is an involvement of two variables, you must be careful. Whenever there is an involvement of two variables, x and y, these are two variables, second variable, first variable. So the rule says currently in our situation we have got two variables involved. So how many equations we require? 1 and 2. Now if somebody tells you, hello Mr. A, B, C, whatever your name is, solve this, you won't be able to solve this, won't be able to solve. Why? Because there are two variables involved, so you need another equation. So you will ask that person, please give me another equation. So that person will give you another equation to solve, then only you can solve it. Now it is possible to solve it. Now it is solvable. Hence, if there are three variables involved, 3a plus 4b plus 6c equal to 9. If there are three variables involved, how many equations do we require? Yes, very nice. 3 equations we require to solve this. 3 equations are required. For the time being, we will restrict ourselves only to linear equation in two variables. If you see, we are talking about two variables, so we will restrict ourselves to two variables. Let us understand what are the method by which we can solve this. So hence there are two methods. Method number 1, elimination. Method number 2 is substitution. Okay, substitution. Let us understand the elimination method. So what does elimination method says? Whatever the equation that you have been given with, in our case, let us take 2x plus 3y equal to 4. Write both the equations parallelly. Then 3x plus 7y equal to 6. So here is our equation number 1. Here is our equation number 2. Now you will have to decide which variable you want to eliminate. So let us understand. Let us suppose I want to eliminate x. I don't want x in this equation. So here it is 2 and here it is 3. Okay, and I want to eliminate x. So what do? We multiply this equation completely by 3, both on the left hand side and the right hand side, and this equation by 2. So 2 becomes 2 3 just 6. Okay, we'll change the color so that it will be easier for you. The new numbers are 6, 3 multiplied by 3, it becomes 9, 4 multiplied by 3 becomes 12. So our new equation, in your head it should be, or in the paper it should be like, you cannot take the reference of these numbers now. It has changed now, 6, 9, 12. Now when you multiply, this becomes 6, 7 multiplied by 2 becomes 14, 6 multiplied by 2 becomes 12. Our main aim is to get the constant value behind x as the same number, so that when we subtract the equation, we change the sign. So when we subtract the equation, we will change the sign from plus becomes minus, plus becomes minus, plus becomes minus. Now we will write the equation after subtracting. 6x minus 6x, 0, eliminated. If you see, x is eliminated. 9y minus 14y, this becomes minus 5y. and 12 minus 12 becomes 0. Hence, y value becomes 0. Y value becomes 0. Why? Because when you take 0 divided by minus 5, this is nothing but y becomes 0. Okay. Now, when I have found y, you can take any equation like, so the first equation 2x plus 3y equal to 4, put the value of y equal to 0 and you will get 2x plus 0 equal to 4, x equal to 4. Here it is a multiplication sign in between, so when it goes in that side it becomes division, so that gives you x equal to 2. Hence the answer is x equal to 2 and y x equal to 2 and y equal to 0. Now, is this the correct answer? Until we check it with the second equation. So it must satisfy the second equation as well. So what is my second equation? 3x plus 7y equal to 6. Let us understand. If I put x equal to y equal to 0, you have 3x equal to 6, x equal to 6 by 3, and if it is coming 2 by substituting y equal to 0, and in both the equations we are getting x equal to 2, that means our answer x equal to 2 and y equal to 2 is perfectly correct. Perfectly correct. So this is how we eliminate any one of the variable, we get the value of the another variable, then we substitute that variable in the first equation or second equation and we get the value of another variable. So this was the method of elimination. Now let us see the method of substitution. Substitution. What does method of substitution say? 2x plus 3y equal to 4, and the second equation is 3x plus 7y equal to 6. 3x plus 7y equal to 6. Okay, the substitution says you can proceed with any one of the equation. This one is the first one, this one is the second one. You can proceed with any one of the equation and you can find the value of any one variable. So I will make the second variable go that side and only I'll find the value of one variable. So 2x equal to 4 minus 3y, and x equal to 4 minus 3y divided by 2. So this goes like, whenever this is 2x, it goes in division, and then if you have to separate this term, then it separately becomes 4 by 2 minus 3y by 2. Now you found out the value of x, and you can put this x into the second equation. So what was the second equation? 3x plus 7y equal to 6. Put the value of x that you have got. 4 by 2 minus 3y by 2 plus 7y and 6. What happened when I substituted x value? That the entire equation has become in only linear equation in one variable. Now you can see the only variable involved is y. There is no another variable. So the method of substitution does nothing but converts the another equation, the second equation, in completely one variable. So here it will be 3 multiplied by 4 by 2 minus plus and minus sign. When it gets multiplied, the minus remains. 3 multiplied by 3y divided by 2 plus 7y equal to 6. 2 2s are 4. This becomes 6 minus 9y by 2 plus 7y equal to 6. And if you see 6 when goes that side, so here we can solve it by taking the LCM as 2. So minus 9y remains plus 1 if there is nothing, then the denominator says it's 1. 1 multiplied by 2 is 7 multiplied by 2, 14y equal to 6 minus 6, and this becomes 5y by 2 equal to 0, and 5y by 2 we will do here only. So this implies y equal to 0 multiplied by 2 divided by 5. That implies y equal to 0. When you have y equal to 0, you can put in this equation and find the value of x, because x is 2 minus 3 into 0 by 2. You get the value of x equal to 2. So that's how the substitution method works. So this is how we will proceed to solve any linear equation in two variables. Any linear equation to two variables. That means we need, first of all, the rule says we need two equations to solve it, and those two equations must be solved in these two fashions, either by elimination or by substitution. We will see one more example of linear equation in two variables. 4x plus 7y makes 24, and 3x minus 6y equal to 16 minus 16. Let us solve this by the method of elimination. So what does method of elimination says? You have to eliminate any one of the variable. Any one of the variable. In this case, we will be eliminating x. Eliminating x. So for eliminating x, you have 4 and 3. You have different constant values. So what we will try to do, we'll try to make these constant values as one. Any one particular value. And both should be same, right? So if we multiply this entire thing by 3 and if we multiply this entire thing by 4, then you can see this new number becomes 12, this becomes 21, this becomes 72. And if I multiply this 3 by 4 becomes 12, 24, 64. So 12x minus 12x, 0, eliminated. You see 21y and 24y minus. So when you do minus, the sign changes. So minus becomes plus, plus becomes minus, minus becomes plus. Okay, so 21y minus 24y plus 24y becomes 45y. And here you have 72 plus 64 addition. So 45y equal to 136. Hence y value comes out to be 136 by 45, 3.24. 4. So what, we don't write like this, we write 3.24 recurring. 4 will be recurring. Okay, now if you got the value of y, you can actually substitute in any one options, like 4x plus 7y equal 24. Substitute the value of y and you get 7 multiplied 45 equal to 24. If you solve this, this sign says this implies. Never forget to keep this sign if you want to fetch marks. If you are doing this in a school, never forget this sign. 4x plus 136 multiplied by 7 divided by 45 comes out to be 952 by 45. This says 4x equal to 24 minus 952 by 45. This becomes 4x equal to 128 by 45. That says x becomes 128 by 45 multiplied by 4. This gives 32 by 45. Hence the value of x equal to 32 by 45 and y equal to 136 it was 136 by 45 is the solution for this particular set of equation. So we tried an example with plus signs also, and we tried an example with minus sign also. So hence we solve another example by method of elimination. Thank you so much. And if you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe this channel, and spread this channel as much as you can, so that people from different parts of the world, people from different corners of the world can learn and understand the basic of mathematics.